Hey everyone, welcome to your day 3 sneak peek into Beachbody coaching. So today we are going to talk about what Beachbody coaches actually do. So the first thing, I think you've probably had a feeling for this already throughout the group that our most important thing is to help people become the best that they can be. So, like I've said in the beginning, we don't just focus on fitness and shakes and that kind of thing. We focus on the big picture. So, we are here to support, motivate, encourage, and just be there for people no matter what they're going through. So that is our biggest role as a coach. And the second, or the to get us there, the thing we focus on is personal development. So some of the things that we do, we read books, listen to podcasts, watch YouTube videos, just things that will help us inside become more confident, become more excited and more inspired to share our story, to just be open and be willing to help people and share people through what we've gone through. A couple of recommendations for you if you're interested in maybe going down that path. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. That is a great book. What are a couple other ones? Podcasts. Chalene Johnson, she has very good podcasts. She has two of them. One of them is the Chalene Show, and then one is Build Your Tribe. Some of the YouTube things that I actually watch and listen to, if you go to youtube.com and just type in motivation, there's like 3 minute to 1 hour videos that just really pump you up and get you excited and willing to or ready to just take on your day. So those are the things that I personally do that works really well for me to get me always moving, always, one step forward, just in the right mentality. So personal development, like I said, that's key, and that's just huge as building yourself as a coach. And of course, we don't focus on selling, we focus on helping. So for me, it's how many people did I help this month? My goal is 3 every month. Rather than sell 3 programs every month, I say I want to help 3 people. So that's one thing, and that's what we talk about as well between coaches. Yes, there are certain things that we get points for doing, selling things and stuff like that, but that's kind of just a bonus. And the points, it's like a free tank top or a free book or something like that. So that's exciting because you actually have something that you physically receive for helping people. So that's pretty cool. So I think the biggest thing that I have seen how Beachbody is different than any other program out there is we are a support group, and we are, I've had people text me through all hours of the day or email me or message me and things like that, and I love it. It's like, yes, what else can I do? You're there for, like I said, the support, the motivation, the encouragement. It's not just, here's your product, good luck, we'll see you in the future, So I just think that that's really cool, and you actually get to experience people's transformations, and you get to watch them grow both physically, mentally, spiritually, or all 3 of those. So that's really cool, and that's one thing that's really kept me with this business for as long as I have been. So let's see, so for us to do this, to continue this, we run groups called challenge groups. I think some of you have been through them with us. And that's a private Facebook group, and they last from 30 to 60 to even 90 days. Sometimes we're doing the same program, sometimes we aren't. But basically, we use the group to share recipes, maybe to let everyone know that we bumped up our weights, maybe to say, hey, we fit back into those skinny jeans, to let everybody know all of our accomplishments, our goals, our, even our struggles. Man, I had a bad weekend, so I'm going to use you guys to get me back on track. So then we all just support each other, and it's really cool because nobody judges anybody. You can post your sweaty selfies, you can post whatever you want to post. For one, nobody in the public eye sees it. And for 2, we're all going through the same thing. So we're there to, once again, encourage you and just, hey, that's awesome. You're sharing your story, and you don't have to worry about being judged. So that's how we do all of the things that I've talked about. And then we obviously, I think, we use social media to basically get ourselves out there. There are some coaches like myself, I do actually teach at a local gym. and that is a Beachbody format. I don't try to intertwine the two. The people that come to the gym, I do say, hey, there is an at-home program, but I don't say, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach, do you want to do it at home too? Like, I don't do that. I mean, it's just I find where people are comfortable, and then maybe once I build up that trust, I might say, hey, if you're interested, I can hook you up. So once again, we're not selling. We're just finding what works for people, and we love just seeing, what they can do on their own. So I think that's pretty powerful. How we use social media, there's a couple different ways. One, we invite people to join us. We just kind of put our story out there, and then we say, hey, if you want to do this with me, I'm not perfect, but I'd love for you to join me. The second thing is connecting. So just messaging people, reaching out to them, following their story, what their kids are up to, where they're working. Did they recently get married? Did they just move? Get a new job? Those kinds of things. And just reaching out to people and just letting them know that you're following them, and that, their story is cool too. Like that, it's fun to see what everybody else is up to, especially when you get older and you just have so much going on at home. And then just bringing value into people's lives. So whether you are commenting on their picture or sharing your own picture, you're just adding value. You're making a more positive energy out there on social media. Another thing that we really focus on is becoming a product of the product. So that means, yes, doing the workouts, drinking the shakes. There are vitamins and things like that as well. But just believing in what you're seeing and feeling and accomplishing. And I think that's something that we don't really have to tell people. It's just something that we do. So for me, when I started drinking Shakeology, I was super skeptical. Like, I'm going to do this 1 month and I'm probably just going to give it away, actually. So I ordered it and I did give away, I think, 21 out of 24 of my packets. So it took me a little bit to actually, I don't want to say give in, but I want to say trust that the products were real. And I did my research on the ingredients, and I can go into that later, but I just really believe in the background of it. So I know it can sound like one of those sales pitches or another one of those shakes, but when you research what you're putting into your body and where it's coming from, it has a much more powerful effect on you, and you have such a powerful belief in it that you really don't care if people think you're being salesy, because truly you're not. I mean, if you can go on Facebook and people are promoting, their summer shandy, or which, yes, I've done, like, so nothing against it, but, or their Bloody Marys or things like that. It's like, why can't we promote a shake? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's something that we believe in. So like I said, just being a product of the product, and appreciating what they can do for us. And then once again, personal development, like I mentioned in the beginning, that's something that we really focus on. I focus, I think, a lot. For example, when I get ready in the mornings, I have something on a podcast or an Audible book downloaded on my phone. When I'm on my way to work, I'm listening. When I'm running errands throughout the day, I'm listening. On my way home from work, I'm listening. So I'm constantly listening to something. Before I go to bed, I read 5 to 10 pages every single night. So there's just all these things, like I said, that to build up your confidence, and then for your confidence to let it expand. So it's pretty amazing. There are no secrets in this business. If you want to learn more, you literally can go on YouTube and find out anything you want to know, whether it's what we do, how we stay organized, how much money certain coaches make, which I did post above how we make money. So make sure you check that out. But honestly, the resources are endless. It's not like a job where the top is the top and they're going to push you down as they grow. This is the top. As they grow, we bring people with us because we know how powerful it is to grow as a team. So in that aspect, I think it's pretty amazing, because you can go meet somebody that, maybe they have X amount of dollars or that they've made, or they've helped X amount of people, and they don't think that you are any less than them because you just started. So to me, that's been pretty amazing. That's what keeps me going. You know, I love following other coaches and just seeing what their journey is and kind of how they've built. Ooh, sorry, my screen went black. Just how they've built their business and how they've stayed consistent and the people they've helped. So I hope that gives you a better idea of what we do, what we focus on, and just how we continue to grow as coaches. So if you do have any questions, make sure you let one of us know. We'd love to answer them for you. Otherwise, like I said, check out those resources. I mean, they're just unlimited. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the week and stay tuned because you will hear from another one of our coaches tomorrow. And then Friday, I will kind of just give you a last, I want to say farewell or last video to see if you think that this is right for you. So thank you guys. Have a great day.